Good morning. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. As for me, it is pouring out here. Like literally pouring. I didn't have enough time to vlog this morning. I woke up. Actually, I didn't even want to get up. I just laid in bed and didn't want to get up. So, on that note, I was wondering why I couldn't see my house when I was driving off, and I was like, what the heck? Why is it so dark? Well, in my other car, I was used to my lights turning on automatically. And in this car, you have to turn them on. So, it's kind of new to me having to turn the lights on. And then whenever we get off the car, I have to get used to turning them off because they don't turn off like they're supposed to. Well, not like they're supposed to. It's not like they're supposed to or anything. It's oh, I don't know. Maybe I should put y'all right here and I can talk, but not right now. Hold on. I still have to go put gas, which I should have did it last night. I didn't do it. It looks so ugly out here. I haven't even looked at the news. I don't know how the news looks. If it's ugly or if it's or what it is. I don't know because the weather is so bad. So I'm on my way to the store. Look at this. Look how dark it is. Usually it's light out already. You can see the light coming in up there, but it's not over here. It's like so bad, so dark. These are the times where you want to just stay home and not go out. Thank God I did not fix my hair good. I didn't really. I just pinned it up. Well, that's what I usually do, but you know, usually make 2 ponytails or, you know, whatever. But I am so glad that I didn't do my hair. So now I need to go to the store, go put gas. They better have gas at that store. Sometimes they don't have gas at this one store I go to. And the only reason why I go to that store is because you can get points when you buy stuff. And I like racking up my points. I like saving them up, and then I get free stuff. Like drinks, Coke. Now they have a thing where if you buy... Okay, before they had a thing, and they still have it. You buy 7 or 6 drinks, you get the 7th free. Now they have it, if you buy 6 Reese's, any kind of Reese's, you get the 7th one free. Are you freaking kidding me? Reese's? So you're getting candy free after you get the 6th one, which is kind of crazy. But hopefully the traffic ain't that bad this morning, because when it's raining, the guys usually don't go to work. So I'm hoping that they don't go to work today. Hopefully. But I don't know. Who knows? You never know what happens. I mean, sometimes they'll go to work and they wait a couple hours. And my husband just texted me. He's like, it's raining bad. Be careful. Make sure the car doesn't drive weird. Or he said, what did he say? The car drives weird in the rain? I don't know, because I haven't drove the car in the rain, really. Yesterday I did, but it didn't feel weird. I didn't think so. Maybe he's talking about the tires. Maybe they will slide. I don't know. I don't know what he meant. But anyways, so yeah, I'm coming to get some gas at my favorite store. I hope it's on this side. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll be back in a little bit. Hey guys, I just wanted to let y'all know something. The other day, we went into Speedy Stop, the store that I like going to because you get the points and everything. And we were being nice, you know, we were getting our stuff. We told the little girl what we wanted. And I think I told y'all this the other day. Well, I mean, I didn't think that it was right. She rolled her eyes at me like she got attitude with us because we were asking her for stuff. And I mean, I know it's her job. I mean, she should at least, you know, get what we asked for, right? Well, she rolled her eyes at us. And I told they sent this thing to my phone saying if I wanted to do a review. And I was like, okay, I'll do a review. I don't mind. So I did a review and I put down that the little girl was being rude because she was. And I put down that, you know, it was the worst experience that we had because whenever we go in there, we never have any bad experiences. And she was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that this happened to you, and I will make sure that it don't happen again. And I'm gonna squeeze in here. Sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna make sure that this doesn't happen to you again. And she was like, I cannot believe that it happened. She goes, the taquito is going to be on us next time. You don't have to worry about it. She goes, but they're not cooked right now. So if you want to come later or come in the morning, I'll have one ready for you. And she goes, they actually fit. She was all gone telling me they actually fixed my my grillers because before it wasn't cooking right. And she was like, what was wrong with yours? I said it wasn't cooked right. Like, it was soft and the inside didn't taste, maybe it was raw or I don't know what it tastes like. Because that was the day I told my husband about it, and I told y'all that if I tell my husband that my stomach's hurting, that he's going to be like, I told you so. I told you not to get it, you know. And I got it anyways. And he was like, don't eat it because your stomach's going to hurt. And I was like, yeah, that's right. So I put it in the bag so I wouldn't eat it. But I did make the review, and I wasn't trying to be mean. I wasn't trying to be bad about it. It was just that when you go somewhere and you're getting food or you're getting something to eat or whatever the case may be, you want it done. You want it cooked. You want it the right way. You don't want it raw. I mean, if you want it raw, then why... You know, why even? I don't know. It just freaked me out. I was just like, okay. And then she was being all nice. And she did say my name when I walked in. And I'm like, okay, I didn't tell you my name. But then I was thinking, oh, shoot, they read that review. I was like, well, I mean, I wasn't lying about it. But then she was like, because my husband buys the little roses from them. And so after all that, she was like, oh, well, they have this other store that they have tons of flowers, the roses, if you want one. I can bring a couple. And I was like, well, my husband gets paid tomorrow, and that's when he usually comes in to get one. And she's like, okay, well, I'll bring a couple. I was like, well, he wants the gold one because you told him that it was real pretty. And go, now he wants it. And she's like, okay, well, I'll see if they have one, and if they do, I'll get it for you. And I was like, okay, that's cool, no problem. So she's gonna go looking for one of those roses for me. But I had to let y'all know what's going on. I mean, this is like my favorite store. I like going to the store. I do reviews on the store, and they're not even what is it called? What's the word called? They're not even sponsoring me for that. I mean, I do it on my own because I like the store that much. I like that I get points and then I get free stuff. So, I mean, I don't do it just so, you know, I don't do it just so for my health. I do it because I like it. Anyways, I just wanted to let y'all know that. So today's payday and my check is already gone. Already gone. And then some. Yeah. So, that being the case, I'm broke. Like a joke. I told my husband, I was like, I have to pay the cable, the water, and the internet. Or, sorry guys, y'all fell. I have to pay the water, the light, no, the water, the car, and the internet. That's all my check right there. So, I mean, well, you know, little things here and there, but other than that, that's all my check. I'm broke, like a joke. Like, so broke. Like, no money left over. But I guess that's what you gotta do when you grow up. You have to pay bills. But, I guess it's alright. And we need a vehicle. We need, you know, we need paperwork. And I know next week he's gonna have to help me with the insurance. He don't know it yet. But anyways, alright guys, I'm gonna let y'all go so I keep an eye on the road. Since it's still raining, I don't want nothing to happen. Cross my heart. And I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Let me give you a quick update. Okay? All this stuff here is wet. Listen to what they're listening to. Anyways, they have pallets getting wet. You can't have pallets wet. You can't send stuff off that's wet. But the lady didn't care whenever I went to go tell her, hey, the pallets are getting wet. She's like, I tell them not to put them there, and they still put them there. Okay, that doesn't do nothing for me. Go move them. And she was like, oh, I'm not going to move them. A quick little update on the old man yesterday. They put him in the hospital. Supposedly, his heart rate, they can't get it down. They said that it was too high, so they're trying to get it down. So hopefully he's doing good. Hopefully everything's okay. Be praying for him. I know they said something about his wife said that every time he eats, he gets sick afterwards and runs to the restroom. But he don't drink no water. So whenever he comes back, hopefully he'll come back and we're going to make sure that he drinks water and make sure he's eating right. Because there's a lot of stuff that he can't eat and he's been eating it and we didn't know. So my face looks fat today. I need to go take one of my medicines. It's still raining outside. Not real hard, but it's like a light raining. I was soaked when I came in. Like literally my whole jacket was wet. Like I had just washed my clothes. That's how they felt. That's how wet they were. But anyways, let me go finish what I was doing. And I just wanted to give you a quick little update on him and what was going on here at work. So frustrating here at work. I just wish I would just stayed home and not even came out of the house with this weather. Yeah, this weather is horrible. Anyways, I hope everybody has a great Thursday, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay guys, look at how it looks over there. Look at that. That looks so ugly. How black it is. That all came from us and it's going that way. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, outfit of the day. So I'm wearing big pants, size 25. Little baggy, but oh well. At least they fit and they're on. Had to get out of the office for a little bit because that lady's in there and she just keeps on staring at me like, She wants to tell me something, but I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what her problem is. I mean, she shouldn't have said nothing in the first place. She shouldn't have been telling me anything about the way I look. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But anyways, I'm sucking on a mint. But I don't know. It's just crazy. And I don't want to start anything. I don't want, her to go cry about it or anything to anybody. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. And I'm not going to say nothing. But who knows? Never know what can happen. You never know how the day can go. But as of right now, the sun's coming up. And I'm drier than what I was. And I guess I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, guys, get this. I asked the lady, and it was just random because I was working through lunch, right? Anyways, I was over there working. It was already going to be lunch, and I was still working. I was trying to get some stuff done before lunch, but it ran into lunch. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ask the boss lady if I can leave at 3:30 instead of 4 since I work through lunch. And I mean, it's obvious. I mean, when you work through lunch, to me, I would be like, okay, well, I can go home early and not be on the clock, right? Well, I asked her. I was like, hey, do you think I can leave early since I'm working through lunch? And she's like, don't let this be a habit. And I looked like that. I was like, oh, it will be. Yeah, I told her that. She made me mad. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, it's my time. It isn't her time. It's me that, that it's going to affect. It's not you. Don't make a habit of it. Are you freaking kidding me? What am I going to make a habit of? Leaving early? I only leave early whenever I have to go to the doctor. And when I have to go to the doctor in Victoria, I leave a few hours earlier. But anyways, so yeah, she was like, they'll make it a habit. Well, this lady, mind you, since all the stuff that happened here in this building, since she's been back, she doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to tell us what to do. She throws it off on everybody else. She don't want to get in trouble for nothing. She don't want nobody to tell her nothing. So it's like she doesn't say nothing to nobody. It's like she keeps her mouth shut just so she won't get in trouble. But her keeping her mouth shut, she's not doing her job. Now, how are you going to do your job if you're not doing nothing? I don't understand that. How can you do your job if you're literally not doing nothing? She sits at her desk. Get this. She sits at her desk. Pretends like she's doing something because her little iPad or whatever is sitting on the side of her monitor, right? Sitting right there. She's sitting at her desk, looking at her computer. Everybody thinks she's looking at her computer, but she's not. She's reading a book from her iPad or her little whatever it is. She reads a freaking book. That's what she does all day. She goes out, she smokes a cigarette, reads her book. She comes in, she sits at her computer. She acts like she's doing something on her computer, but she's not. If the phone rings, she transfers it to the other lady so the other lady can deal with it. What kind of boss is that if she doesn't do anything? Oh, I just get so mad whenever I see that. Because she'd rather read her book instead of doing anything. That's floja. That's lazy. I'm just mad. I mean, everybody else is doing something. Why can't she? Yeah, she's the boss, but still. Reading a book when you know that you're supposed to be working. And then she gets mad at us if we're not doing something. That's the only time she gets mad at us. And that girl told me, she was like, yeah,
I forgot to pick up so-and-so, the guy that doesn't want to do nothing here at work. Yeah, I was running late, so I was just like, F it. I'm just gonna not pick him up. And I was like, why is that? She was like, oh, because he takes 10 minutes just to come out of his house or out of wherever he lives. He takes 10 minutes to come out. She goes, I was running behind today, so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait for you. If you're not outside, bye. And she's not his ride. He asked. But the thing is, she gives him a ride, right, every day. At lunchtime, she takes him to the cafeteria every day to get his lunch. And she's like, I have to eat in the car while I go take him because it takes forever for him to come back out. And then she's like, and then he had, cigarettes, whatever, And she's like, yesterday it was 4:30. He wasn't out here. Oh, well, he forgot about time because he doesn't have a watch. I said, I would have left him. If he wasn't out here, I would have left him. She was always fixing to. Well, all this that she's doing for him, he doesn't give her no money. He don't give her no gas money. He doesn't give her nothing. Eats in front of her while she takes him to the cafeteria. Doesn't give him no money. Give her no money. So, I don't think it's right. And I think it was right for her to say, I'm not going to give you a ride anymore. Because he's not doing anything for her. He's just not giving her money. He ain't doing anything. So I think it's right that he didn't give, that she didn't give him a ride this morning. He needs to find his own way. That's what I told her. I was like, let him find his own car. Let him find his own way to work. If he really needs a job, he will be here at work. And he never did come in. So we're going to see tomorrow. I told her, you know what? If you still feel like that, don't pick him up. So we'll see tomorrow if he shows up. We will see. I'll let y'all know about that. Anyways, I just want to let y'all know the little scoop that was going on. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all a little bit.
Guess we'll see him back on Monday. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you too. The new girl was like, why do you go stand outside the back door? I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I saw you go stand out that back door, and I've seen you a couple of times. So she's been watching me? I'm thinking in my head, you've been watching me? So I was like, well, and then another lady was coming up. I was like, oh, I'll tell you later on, alright? I never told her. But the door that I go out in the back, that's where I see the cows. And that's where I do my outfit of the day. And that's where I go and talk to y'all for a little bit. Whenever I go to the back, that it gives me a chance to talk to y'all for a bit while I'm back there. Because there's nobody back there at the time that I go. So, yeah, it just gives me a chance to talk to y'all. But that being said, I guess she was just being nosy, wanting to know what I was doing or why I was doing it, I guess. But if I would tell her, oh yeah, I vlog, and then she's gonna be like, oh, what channel are you on? What's the name? I will look you up. But what if I say something about her one day? Just kidding. Not gonna say nothing. Or have I? Never know. Because I don't say nobody's names on here. So I can be saying that new girl, but that new girl over here is a new girl too. So yeah. Because I don't run with names. Oh, I did ask the little girl that does the braids on me. I asked her, I saw her a while ago, and I was like, ¿Puedes poner las trencitas, por favor, mañana en la mañana? And she was like, yes. She goes, las trencitas? I said, yeah. So I asked her if she can put 2 braids on my hair. And I was like, please. And she was like, do you want the 2 braids? And I was like, oh, she goes, the same braids? And I was like, yeah, the same ones. And she's like, okay. So, yay! I'm getting braids tomorrow. I know, I'm a goofball, but I like whenever my hair's braided. Right now it looks all ugly because it's raining and it just poofed out. It's like, when it rains, my hair doesn't stay. It just goes everywhere. So yeah. Anyways, alright guys, well, I'm gonna keep an eye on my driving because it's raining out here, and cross my heart, make sure nothing happens. So I'll talk to y'all whenever I get home. I know what I was gonna say, just a quick thing. I remember when I was working at this one job, we used to work at a plant, and whenever it would rain, we would get hold on, there's a slope bug. Okay, I have to screenshot that for my husband. Anyways, I remember that whenever I was working at this job and we used to get rained out, it didn't matter what time it was. It was in the morning, 11 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, whatever the case may be. Whatever time that we got out when it was raining. Because they always hold you for like an hour or two to make sure it's going to stay raining or if it's not going to rain. So whenever we would get rained out, instead of us going home, like a bunch of us would be like, who's going to the bar? Or who wants to buy some beer and we'll go chill out, you know, over here at the park, or we'll go to the bayfront, or we'll go chill out somewhere. You know, it was me, a few of my friends, a few guys, you know, that we would work with. And, you know, we would just go and drink and talk and, you know, everybody chilling out, having a good time. Mostly they were talking about work, but, you know, some of them, they were just talking. And we would sit there and we would just be drinking. This is a time whenever I was actually drinking. But, like now, I don't drink at all. But, yeah, it was like crazy drinking at the time. And this wasn't no Miller Lite, Bud Light. No, it was Budweiser. It was the heavy Budweiser. You know, they say Budweiser's stronger than everybody else. So, yeah, we would be drinking Budweiser. And we'd be chilling out. We'd be out there drinking. And, I mean, having a good old time. And now, the job that I have, we don't get rained out. We work in a warehouse. We stay in the warehouse. But the thing is, the difference between working in a warehouse and working out where it rains. Okay, when it's raining, and if it's 2 to 3, 4 days that it's raining, you can't go back to work until it's all done and said with. And depending on where you work, sometimes you can't go back to work until the mud goes away. So that, you know, that sucks when you have a job like that. Or if you go back to work, you have to work the weekend to make up for the days that you were out. You know what I mean? Like, just say they're not going to come back to work until Monday. They'll work all week, Monday through Friday. And they'll work the weekend just to make up the days that they lost. Isn't that crazy? Like, crazy. In our job, we don't get rained out. We have to be there at work. We got soaking wet this morning. Like, I'll probably get sick if I don't take a shower whenever I get home. A warm shower. Because it is freaking... It was freaking cold this morning whenever I went in the office. And I was freezing. So, knock on wood, don't get sick. And everybody, I don't know if everybody knows about knocking on wood. When you knock on wood, it's like so it won't happen. I don't know. I grew up with that. It's like an old wives' tale, you know, knock on wood. Do the sign of the cross, you know, when you're going somewhere you're going on a trip, you're going in your car to work, you know, you do, when it's raining, you do the sign of the cross. It's just, I don't know, it just, I've just done it since I was little. So, I mean, it's just something that I do, I know. My husband does it every once in a while. Or like if we pass by a church, we do the sign of the cross. If it's Catholic, we do the sign of the cross. And let's see, what else do we do? I can't think of anything else right now. Oh, I know that one saying, you step on a crack, you break your mom's back. No, that is not true. Believe me, that's not true. Just kidding. They would always say that when we were younger. Step on a crack, you break your mom's back. Like, oops, you stepped on a crack. Really? So I'm gonna break my mom's back now. And then I go home and then be like, Mom, did your back break? She's like, what? What? They said if you step on a crack, you break your mom's back. Did your back break? And she would be laughing at us. She'd be like, y'all are so crazy. Why do y'all talk about things like that? Why do y'all say things like that? I'm like, I didn't say it. They told me that. She started laughing at us. And I was like, do y'all hear my voice? It sounds like it's different. Like, it's, like I have a sore throat or something. I don't know. Kind of weird. Anyways, I was going to stop at Speedy Stop this afternoon, but I'll stop in the morning just so I can get my free drink. I have a free drink. So I can get me a free drink in the morning. Which I like whenever I get free things. Yeah, definitely. But anyways, alright guys, enough talking for right now. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.